Bonjour, je m'appelle Steve. Je suis un professeur. Je parle un petit peu de français. I'm learning a little bit of French. I have a French teacher that comes to my house, and it's just my little family, my wife, my two children, and myself, and the teacher. I absolutely love the lessons, and what I'm actually really envious of my French teacher because she's got such a small class to teach. And since I've been a teacher, I've been looking at her and thinking, I really would love maybe just to be a tutor or something where I could just teach one-on-one or very small groups. Then I discovered flipped learning. In my classrooms, I'm able to do just that, but I've got 25 to 28 students in the class, but even still, I've got time to spend one-on-one with individual students. I can sit down with one student or 3 or 4 students and we can spend 5 minutes going over a concept while everybody else in the classroom is either watching a video with their headphones in their personal learning space, or they're doing some small group work, maybe teaching each other or practicing and deepening their knowledge with a worksheet, or they might actually be doing an experiment because they're up to an experiment. I might have 10 different lessons and I'm able to teach a small group of people. It's incredible. So that's why I love flipped learning. It's just, it works so beautifully well to be able to free up time for you to spend with every student in every class every single day. Now, so at FlipCon, I'm going to be talking to you about different types of video styles and when you might use them. For example, you might use the lightboard style video, which is probably the one I use the most. I love the lightboard because, you know, you're teaching in such a familiar environment like you would be in a classroom up at a whiteboard. But the good news here, of course, is that you're looking at your students. Another one that I use occasionally is the green screen, and it does certainly have its place. Certainly more labour intensive in the post-production, but gee, it does look totally schmick. Another type of video is the demonstration, and when I work with other teachers, I love looking at trying to tailor the video styles to what they need. So for example, somebody teaching how to cut an onion or in home economics, or somebody teaching the chords of a song on a guitar in music. You know, you can, and I obviously use demonstrations for demonstrating practicals or experiments. So there's so many different reasons why you would use a demonstration. Then there's like the tablet, like the Wacom style tablet videos, which is like the Khan Academy style videos, which are very good and they're convenient, very easy and convenient to make. You build your lesson by writing just like you would on a lightboard or a whiteboard, so they can be very effective as well. As well as that, we've got our document camera style videos. And so we've got a camera that's facing down, and it's ideal for showing things like technical drawing and you know, like maybe some experiments as well, and some mathematics and graphing and things like that. Document camera videos tend to work nicely for that. We also have our team teaching, which I guess is a version of, say, the lightboard video where we have 2 teachers, one being the teacher and one being the inquiring student. We've also got our student-made videos. What better way to learn than to teach? And the other great thing about student-made videos is that it may well just teach a concept in a way that other students are going to be able to understand. So, so that can be very helpful. We've got the Jeremy LeCornu style video where you've got the 2 screens. The 2 cameras, so the one facing and the one top down. So let's just call that the Jeremy style, and I'll show you what I mean by that. The Jeremy style. And finally, another really important one is called the screen capture. And I guess if I was putting these into order of use, order of popularity, and order of helpfulness, screen capture needs to be way up further. Probably at the top. The screen capture is perhaps when you're doing a demonstration of how to use a piece of software. It captures everything that's going on your screen, but also your audio, also what you're saying. Screen capture is also good for like a PowerPoint style, voiceover PowerPoint. So that can work very well for that as well. In my talk, I want to talk you through each of those, show you how you would use them, and talk about the pitfalls of each as well. You don't need to use every one of them. I don't use every one of them. And in fact, I think it's helpful to try a few of them and see what works best for you. The other thing I want to share with you is that student feedback, because I've asked the students what they prefer. And believe it or not, they actually prefer the videos where they can see my face and they can see me writing and teaching, as opposed to, say, a PowerPoint screen capture. So I'm looking forward to catching up with you at FlipCon so we can go through this.